A different look today. Off we go, and strike one run in 21 innings. One ball and one being good. Number one in the majors for a lot of the series, like a lot of these Giants have. Takes outside 2-2. They get outscored 29-9 during this 4-game skid. It's the first time they've eras. Team trying to track down a third straight championship. Payoff to Lee starting this game, bouncing one towards the middle. Mookie Betts, good range. Wow. Of moves you're making as a shortstop on plays like that, you can test it. Strikeout. Arise leading the team, hitting above 300 per usual per game. It's the worst that they had since the early 1900s, but in the 2 games here, they've
in opposite directions.
Arise to Rojas. 2 up, 2 down. Elliot Ramos, 2 outs in this first inning. There is the sweeper that misses all those hot hitters. Prior to that, had been ice cold. With the Giants these last few days, yeah, everybody clicking together. The kick, the 2-1. Ramos takes it a little high.
He's not trying to establish anything. He's want to give it to him early.
Inning kept alive for Devers. Fastball upstairs. To look like himself lately. 35 home. And then back foot's a sweeper. Strike 2. Gets to that fastball and pulls it into right center field. How about that? He goes out and gets a 99-mile-per-hour fastball on the outer part of the plate and pulls it. Eldridge 0 for 3 yesterday and 5 on an 0-1 from Ohtani. 6-7 Eldridge fouls off a fastball.
Go to 100% anytime he wants.
Gets him to finish off the they face tonight. Robbie Ray turns and throws. Strike 1 on 0-2 on Betts. Betts flies one to right field. Easy play for Lee, and the first out of the ball. First one to Will Smith. This is away for a ball. Really hit him hard. He made 3 starts against him. And what was his first full season? Comes to the 1-2 to Smith. Fouls it off and stays alive. Vice fly, but Jung-Hoo Lee made an amazing play to keep that from being more than a sac fly. Here's another fly ball out, 2 away. That first lefty that Ray faces off with. Takes in the dirt for a ball on a rare day off. Mostly right-handed starters are going to
give you a better chance.
Freeman bangs a base hit into center field. One of the 2 lefties. Pages looking for his first hit of this. Fastball. Waves over a changeup right. Lever he can pull. Continue to improve. Back-to-back changeup. And he goes to the. Adames 0 for 6 against Ohtani. Even jumpy. Another one right there to get him flailing. 5 with 2 strikes against Ohtani. Strikeouts. Finds himself in rhythm. Fires 0-2. Chapman gets to this, sends it in the air to right center field. No big deal for Kyle Tucker. 2 up and 2 down in the second. And Eric Haas. 3 home runs between the 2 of them. Wow. It's like that. To 2 strikes has been 0-2 on all 3 hitters in this inning. Goes another one of those. Now the 1-2. Up the middle. Betts. And 0-1-2-3 second. Into the big contract. Takes strike 1 from Robbie Ray. It's Ray. Rays 1-1. Tucker pulls it over first and down the line. That'll scoot into the corner. Tucker's got a leadoff double. His surge can just 5 runs. Ball on Tasker. More questions. Standing acting like nothing's wrong, and that's why I moved him down in the lineup. But he looks and sees a guy who, for where it always is. On a 2-1, Hernandez fouls it off. 2-2.
Because of energy or slight injuries or age, whatever it is.
Dodgers looking for the early lead against the Giants, and Robbie Ray here. Another 2-2 pitch comes home. Hernandez fights it off.
And out to the left side.
Ground ball towards the middle. That will advance the runner. Rise for a moment, thought about going to third, but takes the short. Fouls off the first pitch. Said he's felt. Go ahead. Pitches that he normally takes. And so then he finds himself behind in the count. That leads to more line pitches and give him a better chance to throw on the brakes. Fouls off.
They're usually always searching if they don't feel perfect.
Infield pulled in here. Another 1-2 comes home, and it's taken low for a spin. Popped into center field. Gilbert has a good arm. Tucker not even thinking about it. 2 out. Been there, an on-base percentage that would lead the National League if he qualified. At .430. Hit it hard, but foul. Bunch of fun down there when you're not hitting. You're not hitting. You're not. Yeah, Dodgers unable to take advantage of the leadoff double here. Chapman's got it, and it's in a giveaway tonight, huh? Strike on Jesus Rodriguez.
Oh, I got one right over here.
Okay. 1-2. That's not the number. It's a boy. Left center field, Pages. For the first out of the third. All right, here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Snap.
It's a boy.
First time through. Lee goes down the line, foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. One of the best players in Korean baseball history. Once stole 84. And the number 51 is in honor of Ichiro. Betts throws him out. 2 gone in the third. Back door with a sweeper.
Tonight they're 0 for 4 with a couple of.
Golfs it down the line, but yes, here he comes, and a curveball is. Another 2-2 to Arise, and a fastball. So he goes from. And foul again. Fastball again, foul again, up the.
The dewdrop curve, another good one.
10th pitch to Arise. Takes the walk. And one out of every 10 was just spent right there. Guys calling for a balk, and they're going to get money in 5 years. Line drive center field, no big deal. Pages has it. Last of the third, Santiago Espinal taking a ball from Robbie Ray. 1-0 to Espinal, who is a teammate of Robbie Ray. Best season of pitching that he's ever been a part of in the major leagues. Full season. Cracks one in the air, left center field, sends Ramos back. Track, wall, gives the Dodgers the early. Here in the third. When he hit his 9th of that 2024 season. Now it's Betts getting into one. Way back there. Kiss it goodbye. And it's that old. Ball and a strike on Wilson. An awkward swing from Will Smith. Lights the fire, and Espinal. Ball on Freddie. That goes back to what we were talking about. Respect. Hot shot up the middle that Adames gets to with a little help from the mound, and maybe Mookie's old teammate. Ball one on Pages.
They do it all the time. Just
having a fresh look at things. 3-1 on Pages. Chapman at third. To get Pages at first, and it's 2-0 as Devers looked disjointed right there.
Playing up the middle.
So that explains why Devers kind of stopped. Looked like he was going to ask for time or something. Eldridge takes ball 1. Giants gave Eldridge very similar. On a 2-1 from Ohtani. Eldridge grounds it along first and foul. Open to either path. Down on strikes right here. 2 gone in the. Bryce as a hitter. And he told Tucker, if you let him, we want to draft in heavy, just pitch. But that didn't end up being how. Willie Adames is fouled back. 1-2. Eldridge. He fires 1-2. And strikes out Adames. As Kyle Tucker swings and misses at his first pitch here in the 4th. And now he pokes one through the left side for a base hit. Long run for Ramos. All the way to the corner to get it. And Tucker's 2 for 2 with a pair of 2-baggers. Teoscar Hernandez was able to move him up with a grounder. On an 0-1. Hernandez pokes one over first and down the line. Tucker jogging for the plate. Lee will toss it into second, and it's 3-0. Dodgers lead 3-0 as Rojas takes high.
Ray throws too many balls.
That one in the dirt. Hernandez heads for second and gets there. Rojas strokes one into right field for a base hit. Up to third goes Hernandez, and Rojas ends the 0 for 22. Couple changes. Snowball on him in those situations. Still intense, but this is 2-1 to call. Is popped into right field. Lee sprints on near the foul line with Hernandez tagging. Lee makes the catch. Hernandez coming home, and there will be no throw. And a 4-0 lead for the Dodgers. Here's the guy that started it in Espinal. Wild pitch. Up to second goes Rojas. Down the line foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Robbie Ray.
It is a 12-1 record this year.
High fly to right center field. Lee will settle under it. 2 out.
The other thing they've done.
1 time. 2 outs for Betts, who strokes a line drive that's snagged by a dominance of support. Strike 1 on Matt Chapman. 0-2 on Chapman.
A 4-run lead with the
Chapman, who flied out his first time. 3 of his last. Got a fastball by him. That's 4. Oh, what a play by Freddie Freeman. That was sweet.
More than the run column with that defense,
which has been consistently
runs of support, a season high for Shohei.
You've gotten 3 the last 3. Here he comes to the 1-2 pitch in the dirt. 2-2. Here it is. And there's bookend strikeouts on a 1-2 off against Robbie Ray, who's in with the first pitch. It was looking like lead going into the 9th inning as Adames catches this line drive today. Waving a miss at a curve. Bunch of curves.
He's sticking with it. He likes.
It's against Freddie Freeman. Now a payoff and a foul ball. Earns the walk. Andy Pages. There goes Freddie Freeman from first. Throw from Rodriguez, not close. 2-0. Pages takes ball 3. Right though, with the Dodgers ahead 4-0. So after Freeman and Tucker. As at first, 1-1 to the plate, and Tucker fouls it off 1-2. To first, endeavors, chucks it to second for one, back to first, in time, double play. Scoring position came through his last time. Boy, Rodriguez having a heck of a time tonight back there. Facing some defense in doing that. Chapman's got it at third. And Peguero comes on and does the job of striking for more. Top of the Giants order in Jung-Hoo Lee. One pitch, one out, which is good for Ohtani because
walk. Sweeper has been the pitch more. With the sweeper, they're over it, and the Giants aren't hitting it.
a rise, smacks a base hit into right. And bullpen, although they did it against Yamamoto officially. Yeah. Now 2-0. Threads that fast. Same thing. Sticks with the fastball, misses inside. As Ohtani readies for the payoff pitch. Popped up down the left field line. Betts is over there. He's got it. And, strike on Devers. One in his last 5 starts. Challenge is 0-2 to Devers. He struck him out. He struck. Era of Dodger baseball defined by the pitching. Sandy Koufax, Don Drysdale, Roseboro was the catcher. But the reason he wasn't getting in was the stain that came from that brawl. Alex Call here with one away. Pops it straight back out of play. Happy birthday up above.
Oh, it was Tommy Lasorda. It was amazing that he wasn't around, but they.
Dodger greats. He was an understudy to Roy Campanella. Call takes the walk like only transition, not just coast to coast, but kind of overhauled the roster as they did. Roseboro was one of the faces. That's a double play off of the bat of Espinal to wrap at 90 pitches, 8 strikeouts under his belt. 2 of them against this guy right here in Bryce Eldridge. First pitch of the 7th is a fastball that shook a couple times. Shows this. It's another heater. One and 2. Walk in a week. Dave Roberts, though, that peace of mind. 3-2. Eldridge climbs the ladder and sends it a mile high to right field. Rojas back. Tucker on. Rojas under. 1 gone in the 7th. And now 8 times facing him. 0-2. Adames slaps a base hit to right center field. He doesn't have to be feeling red hot. It's just the problem.
So be ready to pitch. So when you're
1 ball, no strikes on Chapman. There's a strike, 1-1. Ben just gets started. 1-1 pitch. Another base hit to right. So they've doubled their hit total for the year. 2 on with 1 out. Strike on Gilbert. It'll low this time. Fly ball, deep center field. Pages back. Pages makes the catch. And boy, they got a base running issue right here. Tristan Beck now on the pitch. Yeah, and he's outside. See? Robbie was more of a hitter than he was a hitter, not Mookie. Chopper to Chapman. 1 in the 7th. 1 away, Will Smith. Breaking pitch misses.
Can I do it? And he went back out there with a big smile on his face. But of course, we know that with the pitch.
I'm 7 scoreless. Put it all together, the ERA is down to 0.82. Dave Roberts looking and seeing perhaps a good chance to pull the trigger on it. Back-to-back ground outs to get back to first. Beck's 1-2. Chop it to first and 3 ground outs here in the 7th. Out of the 8th we go. Dot it off. First one from Scott is fly to center field. Pages back at first, comes on, puts it away. One pitch, one. Lee, who they've held off the board tonight, takes a little high.
He's all coming into this year that I felt like needed to have a hot start in a big way.
They might have been the top 2 guys on that list, right?
Yeah, those are the top 2.
Here's his 2-2 to Lee.
Come over that hurdle too with flying colors. Kind of challenge can come back up when all of a sudden the closer that came to take your job and sign, all of a sudden he goes down and it's back on you.
Yeah. 2-0.
That he pulled foul that had enough home run distance, and that swing right there looked like he was coming out of his shoes again.
Poke to left field. Second hit of the game for Luis Ariz. And it scoots by Call, who then loses his footing and arises into second.
Ariz was
2 outs. Ramos. 1 pitch later. A scoreless 8th for Tanner Scott. But nothing. Andy Pages takes a ball from Tristan Beck. From Shohei Ohtani. A streak they hadn't suffered in 90 years. That many losses by that in the 30s, where they're kind of the laughing stock of the National League. 2-2 on Pages. Good players. Invested in Ebbets Field. Cleaned it up. We've kind of fallen into disrepair. The 1 inning for Scott. Pages down the line, foul. Another people that got the job. That would be Leo DeRocher. 2-2 to Pages. Is lifted to left center field. Ramos into the gap with Gilbert. He makes the call on the catch. Tucker sends a fly ball down the line, foul.
good winning weapon.
He usually is.
Kinds of good lines. Oh, right there.
He just wants this one to end. Flies it to left center field. Ramos has it. Pitches in his first. A little bit of urgency. Adames climbs the ladder, knocks it down, and going to be an infield hit for Hernandez. All after his long hitless drought. 1 for 3, ball 1. Up the middle, off Beck. Adames having an adventure over there. Back-to-back infield, 300.
It seems like they're in such a habit of go for it.
Beck to call, 1-2. Fights it off, do it again. Instant replay. Ground ball, diving stop by Ariz from a knee, makes his latest 9 in a row since he gave up a run in his first game.
And only 1 walk, so he's on a roll. It's a fastball, changeup. He's a little bit more because the changeup fades from the lefties.
And how about this trade, Svesia? Devers turns on it, flies it to right center field. Long way for Pages, who won't get there. And it's a ground rule double to lead off the 9th. Second hit of the ball game. Giants trying to break onto the scoreboard here. Eldridge fouls it off, looking for, caught the souvenir there. And fans give him a very hard time. I don't know. Eldridge down on strikes. Jesus, everywhere. Strike on Adames. They need to change the 0-2. Backhand play, Espinal. Fires it across and gets him. Out of the 9th inning, Matt Chapman. One ball, one strike. One ball, one strike on Chapman. Here comes Hurt. 1-2. Talking to him. You've had it pretty good over there. 2-2 to Chapman. There it is. That's the end of the losing streak.